What's up, guys? I'm back after that win against Newcastle yesterday. Today it's Monday and we are looking forward to another clash against Newcastle, and it comes really fast. Pause. It's Wednesday. Today when I'm recording this, it's Monday. Yesterday we won 2-1 against the Newcastle, a hard fought contest, but we are in the end victorious yesterday, and now we're facing Newcastle again. So it will be interesting if we have the same kind of game as it was in the Premier League. Obviously this is the Carabao Cup, so we are expecting some rotation, but we know a lot about how Newcastle plays after we won, and we won quite, like, the first 30 minutes yesterday. I thought it was superb. I mean, we were great. We had free flowing attacking play, and then in the second half we fought hard for our 3 points, but we won. And we need to be careful against Newcastle because we know Isak, he hasn't been in the form of his life this season, but he needs only one chance and then he could score, and we give a lot of chances to opponents. So we need to be careful about Newcastle because yes, we won and Newcastle looked pretty terrible. I will say they looked tired, they looked lackluster, they looked like a team that would have played a lot of games. They looked like a team in the end of a season, or like maybe in the middle of the season when the legs start to go from the players and the tiredness shows. They looked off the pace, but we will see if they are the same when we face them in the Carabao Cup. Could be a bit of a different game with some other players, and hopefully another win against Newcastle. Talk short about the game yesterday. Cole Palmer, obviously he gets all the praise he deserves, and if somebody is questioning Cole Palmer's ability, I'm just asking what's wrong with you, because that first pass leading to Neto, and Neto shows his pace because Neto is Mudryk 2.0, because Neto got the pace of Mudryk, but he is twice the player of Mudryk. I don't want to be too harsh on Mudryk. I might make a video about him in the future, but Neto is twice the player of Mudryk. He's direct. When Sancho played at that position, I like Sancho, but Sancho kind of he made it a bit slower. He took the ball and then he slowed down the attack a bit, but he could work. It's a different type of player. Neto, he just drives at the defenders right away with pace, and he's got a good final pass as well. So he passes the ball to Nicolas Jackson, who is one of the most underrated players in the league, and I think he's finally starting to get some respect as well from other rival fans. I don't know, he's been a bit of a meme, you know, in the last season he was a bit of a meme, but I think people are finally switching up a bit on Nicolas Jackson. The same could be said for Caicedo. I still think a lot of people underrate the player due to the transfer fee, because the transfer fee was ridiculous. It's still ridiculous, even though he's a great player now and could be super good. It's still a ridiculous transfer fee. Nobody is gonna pay more than that for Caicedo in the future. So, but in the end, if we compare Newcastle to Chelsea, because Newcastle, one of the richest, maybe the richest team in the world, but they haven't been able to spend the amount that Chelsea are spending due to their revenue, and you can just see it when Newcastle puts in substitutions. They put in Murphy and Longstaff, and look at our bench. We got Nkunku, we got Sancho, we got Mudryk, we got a lot of top players. Our bench would probably start, a lot of our players would start for Newcastle, so they don't have the same quality and the same power that we have on the bench. So I'm not very surprised about the result. Newcastle have been poor. Hopefully they will be poor again in the Carabao Cup match, so we can advance in the Carabao Cup, because you all remember we got to the final last year of the Carabao Cup, and it's nice to go on a bit of a streak in the cups in England. I know that it's hard because it will be a lot more games, but we have the squad to do it. We have shown in recent years we always seem to go far in the league cups and stuff like that. So we have the team to do it, and quite frankly, it's fun when you come to like the finals and semi-finals. You want to be there. You want to be there and competing with the best teams. So we need to win against Newcastle, and I think we will do it. So we have the game against Newcastle, and then we are actually facing Manchester United in the Premier League, and they just sacked Erik ten Hag, and Van Nistelrooy will probably be the interim manager, maybe for the rest of the season, but at least for the game against Chelsea. So we will have to see what he brings to this United side. Obviously, he is or was the assistant manager to Erik ten Hag, but I wanted ten Hag, to be fair. Maybe Van Nistelrooy gets a bit of a new manager bounce, and we as Chelsea fan will suffer to lose against United. We cannot lose this game, but I don't know. I've got a bit of a bad feeling, but it's some days to the United game, so I will probably do a preview to that game in the future. But first, we are facing Newcastle. So, a bit off topic, but today it's been quite controversial about Vinicius. Vinicius will not win the Ballon d'Or. So I thought to myself, Cole Palmer, I know he's being hyped a lot, but when do you guys think that Cole Palmer could or will win the Ballon d'Or? Please comment down below. I mean, it depends on Chelsea's European success, because in the near future, the league title, it's harder and harder. It's probably easier to win the Champions League than it is to win the Premier League right now. So, but we aren't even in the Champions League, so it all depends on how the future for our club as a team. Because even though Cole Palmer, he could be the best player in the league, but if we don't win anything, he won't be in the Ballon d'Or. So just an interesting question to speculate around, because now it's starting to get at that time when the Ballon d'Or is soon to come, and it's been a bit of a controversy around Vinicius and Real Madrid. Everyone just won't come to the ceremony because they know that Vinicius won't win. So Rodri will probably pick that up. But when do you think Cole Palmer, or will he win the Ballon d'Or? When do you think, or will he win the Ballon d'Or? Another small thing that I want to talk about, is it time for Chelsea to move on from Enzo as our regular midfielder? Because I think that Lavia and Caicedo is a much better midfield pair than Caicedo and Enzo, because Enzo, he offers small things in the passing and the build-up play, but his offensive skills won't take us long. I know Lavia isn't that offensive player too, but Lavia is just, he got something that's hard to explain. He's good on the ball, he runs a lot, he's faster than Enzo, because Enzo is so freaking slow. But Lavia and Caicedo, I think that's the future midfield for Chelsea right now. I wanna say that it would be a bit better if Lavia were a bit more creative like Declan Rice, because Arsenal has a great player like Declan Rice, the CDM spot. Declan, he can put in a cross, he shoots good, and the same with City. Rodri, he always seems to end up scoring a winner or something crazy like that. Our midfielders doesn't have that in them. If they get the ball in the after the box and they shoot, it always ends up in the stands. So it would be nice to have that midfielder that is like Declan Rice and Rodri. They are superb defensively, but could also go up and score a banger of a goal and assist and stuff like that. That would be good, but I don't think Lavia and Caicedo are that types of players. We have seen Caicedo score, or at least shoot some shots that are close to going in. I remember that one that got ruled offside. I think it was Nicholas Jackson who was offside, and the goal now it became a penalty or something like that. You probably remember that game. In the end, it became a penalty there when we scored. So yeah, but that's about it. We will see which Newcastle side we will face. Will they be as slow as they were against us in the Premier League? or will they have find a bit of hope and form? And I'm gonna see you in the next video, and have a great day.